Hi and welcome to another gaming video, and today I want to ask new 3DS or new 3DS XL. If you were to pick between the two, which one would you go for? Because I'm asking myself that same question. I love my new 2DS XL, but if a new 3DS or a new 3DS XL came up quite cheap, I think I would buy one, but I don't know which one I would go for. I love my original 3DS. I was brought up on the DS Lite with the smaller screens and never had any issues with them. They're perfectly portable, pocketable consoles, and it wasn't until I bought my new 2DS XL that I experienced these larger screens. I then went on to buy a DSi XL as well. The larger screens are fantastic, but they do make the consoles a lot bigger. The DSi XL is very big, very chunky, although it gives it that feel of a solid console. My new 2DS XL is a little thinner. Love the big screens on it. Do find that it's probably a little bit flimsier than some of other Nintendo's consoles, and obviously it's still a big console because of the big screens. So I'm stuck between whether to go for a new 3DS or a new 3DS XL. There are some pros and cons to both of them. The new 3DS, the microSD slot is underneath the bottom panel. That's not really an issue. I don't remember the last time I took my SD card out. If I want to transfer files to it, I do it via FTPD wirelessly anyway. There's something to note that if you do want to take your SD card out all the time, you've got to unscrew the bottom panel and take the card out. The screens on the new 3DS are not the same size as the DS, DS Lite, DSi or original 3DS. They are slightly larger. They're 1.2 times larger than the original 3DS. So not a massive increase, but they are slightly larger. The new 3DS has interchangeable faceplates. So the top section and the bottom section come off and you can put different ones on. There's lots and lots of different custom faceplates just to give your console a bit of uniqueness, but you don't get that on the new 3DS XL. So I really am a bit stuck. When I first thought about it, I was dead set on getting a new 3DS XL. That's the avenue I was going down. But recently I've been playing on an original 3DS, a DSi that I picked up, and I didn't find the screens as small as I expected, going back from a new 2DS XL down to my DSi. So that's put a bit of a spanner in the works as to, well, my mind was made up I was going to get a new 3DS XL. Maybe not. Quite like the idea of interchangeable faceplates. The SD card being covered doesn't bother me, so perhaps a new 3DS would be a better option. They're smaller than an XL, more pocketable. Other than that, there isn't much difference between the two. They've got all the same functions as the new 2DS XL, obviously just adding 3D in. But between the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL, screen size is about the only difference. There's possibly a battery difference, but it's going to be minimal. So let me know what you think. Which of those models do you own? Do you own a new 3DS or a new 3DS XL? Do you like which one you've got? Do you wish that you bought the other one? Or have you got a new 2DS XL and think, that's fine? I bought my new 2DS XL because it had the new factor to it. So it's got the increased processors and the extra buttons and the C-stick. And I really do enjoy the large screens, but I'm not sure that's a deal breaker. So what's your opinion? Link, like, subscribe, enjoy.